All right, time to dive into championship weekend. Got a couple great matchups, but we're going to dive into the AFC matchup between the Bengals and the Chiefs. And I know that Bengals have won the last three contests between these two, and we give a lot of love to Joe Burrow and what they do offensively, and rightfully so. Joe Burrow plays great football, great young quarterback. I love what he does. But in these matchups, I might argue that the defense is just as responsible as the offense for winning these football games. The plan that they come up with and some nuances that they've added to their defense when they play against the Chiefs have really slowed the Chiefs down and made it hard on Patrick Mahomes. And a lot of the stuff that Patrick has to do is moving around with his feet and buying extra time, which obviously is going to be interesting to watch with the ankle injury that he has. So let me take you into the tape and show you some of the things that the Bengals have done the last three matchups that make it a little bit harder on what the Chiefs are trying to do. All right, so here we go. All right, one of the things is we know that Travis Kelce is the main guy for the Chiefs. This is especially this year, but even when we're looking at back last year, obviously they had Tyreek Hill, so they had two main guys, but Travis Kelce is a key to what the Bengals do a lot of the time. So what you're going to see is you're going to see Travis Kelce motion across here. And why I say that is because these defensive ends are very conscious of where Travis Kelce is on every snap. And if he comes to their side, so let me show you what I'm talking about. We're going to motion across. As we motion across, look at Hendrickson here. Okay, he's down in a three-point stance. He sees the motion of Travis Kelce. What's he do? Gets up into a two-point stance, and now he's going to drop. He's going to drop the Travis Kelce side and actually add another buffer over to that side, for the Bengals in this particular case. And so there's a lot of man-to-man coverage here across the board, but now we're just going to almost drop like a defensive end inside Travis Kelce to make it a little bit easier and to cloud the picture for Patrick Mahomes. Now, they go to the other side, they win against man-to-man coverage, or they win against that look right there. All good, but it's just something to pay attention to because you got to take Travis Kelce out of the game. Here we go. Where's Travis Kelce? He's right here. He's motioning to that side. What are we going to do? Going to stand up Hubbard in this case, and what's he going to do? He's going to go Travis Kelce. They're going to play kind of an in and out with Travis Kelce to make it harder, or at least to give the appearance to Patrick Mahomes right off the bat. Oh, shoot, they're double teaming Travis Kelce. I've got to go somewhere else with the football. And then you'll notice a lot of times when they do that, they drop the backside safety to the three receiver side. So if Travis Kelce is the two receiver side, they know that a lot of your combinations are coming to this three receiver side. They're going to bring that extra safety over there to make him a part of the mix. And again, you're going to see a lot of scrambles, a lot of buying time by Patrick Mahomes throughout the course of these games because of the different looks that Cincinnati gives them. All right, where is Travis Kelce? Travis Kelce is right there. So what's the defensive end of that side do? He drops. He doubles. What's the safety do? He pushes over to the three receiver side. So we're getting 3-on-2 to this side, right, with the drop of the defensive end, and then we add another guy to the mix to the strong side, so we make it really, really hard. And a lot of times they are only rushing three guys, but they're saying, hey, we're going to make him hold it, we're going to get him off his spot, and then we're going to attack him, and they have a lot of success. Those three pass rushers know, hey, let's go get after him. And a lot of times, even with three, they're forcing Patrick to move and get off his spot and force him to have to make these tough throws outside the pocket. Okay? So here's another look on a third down. What are we going to do? We're going to rush three. Once again, this time we're going to drop to a zone. So it's a little longer yardage situation, but we're going to drop to a zone here. Where's Travis Kelce? Travis Kelce's right here. So what are we going to do with Travis Kelce? We're going to play zone behind it, but what do we got? We got man-to-man on Travis Kelce. So your main guy, we're taking him out man-to-man. We're going to play a zone shell to everybody else, and we're going to force you, again, move, and have to buy time to create a big play. And they get a big play right here after all this time, but the question becomes, can Patrick Mahomes do all of this time around if they can force him to hold the football longer than he wants to? All right, here's another one. Okay, so now we're in third down. 3 rushers. We're going to stand up Hubbard in the middle of the field. Okay, I'm going to stand him up as like a middle linebacker. Okay, we're going to drop out. We're going to play basically a cover 2 zone with a Tampa, okay? Both corners down, we're here. And then this guy, Hubbard, plays the middle of the field while also spying Patrick Mahomes. Eyes on Patrick Mahomes. So where he goes, I go. Okay, when he starts to run, now I attack and I go and try to get him. And again, 3-man rush, and it's the 3-man rush that ultimately sacks Patrick Mahomes because he's got to hold the football because of the zone that they're playing on the back end. A lot of cool, interesting nuances that they play. Okay, so here we're going to go man-to-man. We're going to go man-to-man. We're going to drop the robber down into this particular situation. Okay, we're not doubling Patrick Mahomes here, but what we're going to do is we're still going to rush 3. We're going to play man-to-man on the back here, and then we're going to have a spy on Patrick Mahomes once again. So watch. He's just sitting here, and he's mirroring Patrick Mahomes. Okay, we're trying to play man-to-man, force him to hold the football, and then I'm going to mirror him right here, force him. If he moves, then I can force the issue. Miss the opportunity against man coverage right there, which is going to be key in this game, is can the Kansas City Chiefs take advantage of the man opportunities they get. Okay, so again, here's what they like to do in the red zone. They're going to line 5 guys up on the line of scrimmage. So you see it right here. They line 5 guys up. So these 2 defensive ends are going to start by playing the run. They're going to come up and they're going to play the run. Okay, so they've got to be a factor in the run game. But then they're going to fall off. They're going to fall off and become zone defenders, kind of holding in there, but also spies on Patrick Mahomes. So they drop into some of these windows. They make it harder, especially down in the red zone for Patrick Mahomes. You're going to see it right here. Step up, engage, then what are we going to do? We're going to fall off. We're going to fall off. We're going to fall off. Oh, he's starting to run to my side. Now we attack. Now we attack. So eyes on the quarterback. Again, 3-man rush, creating pressure. Boom. Now he starts to move to my side. We start to attack, and there he is, right? There's defensive end that's peeling off, that's sitting back in zone, reading Patrick Mahomes. He's the one that comes up and hits it and makes the ultimate tackle on this play. Once he starts moving to his side, we got him running around. Don't let him make those special plays. Hubbard makes a great play right there. All right, here we go again. Watch the defensive ends. Guys on the end of the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're going to pop out. You see him popping out. Popping out, okay? Everybody else playing zone behind it. Force him to hold it. Force him to hold it. You 3 guys up front, go get him. Go force him to move. Force him to move if you can, okay? We got him moving. Now what? We got him moving. Attack. Once he moves, we attack with those spy guys. We get him running around. Big sack to finish the game in the championship game last year. All right, here we go. Red zone again. Where's Travis Kelce? All right, it's right there. What are we going to do? We're going to rush 3. We're going to pop this guy off. We're going to have him hit Travis Kelce. Okay, so now we've got all these guys, 8 guys dropping back, playing zone. What are we doing? Forcing him to move. Look at Hubbard right here. I think it's Hubbard. Maybe that's Hendrickson there, but watch. He's eyeing Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, he's eyeing. He starts to move. I'm going to go attack him, but we got more pressure with those 3 guys up front. And now we force another throwaway in the red zone. Really good stuff that they do. All right, now we get into the red zone. So this is another thing that you pay attention to. The last 3 games, they've had trouble, meaning the Chiefs, when they get down in the tight red zone, 10 yards and in, of hitting anything on schedule or on time. So much of it comes down to this guy buying time, running around, and scrambling. Reason I bring that up is because, again, we don't know what kind of movement he's going to be able to bring to the table. Here it is, covered. We're dropping in zone, covered. I got to buy time. Boom, great throw on the run to Tyreek Hill to start the scoring in the championship game, but created by Patrick Mahomes' feet. Okay, here's another one. Playing zone behind it, force him to hold it. Great job. Everything's packed in the middle. I don't have anything. Whoop, the whirly bird, the run around. Patrick Mahomes being Patrick Mahomes, buying time and creating another touchdown on the move. Will we be able to get any of that from Patrick Mahomes? Here we are again. We're moving, right? So many of these plays came from them moving on the outside, scrambling, right? Movement. He throws this one away, but that's a lot of times how they're built down in the red zone is Patrick Mahomes using his legs more than being able to throw a bunch of stuff on time. And that's, it can be typical. It's tough to design the perfect play down in the red zone and have that sort of success where you just pop guys open. So here we go. Again, guys dropping everywhere. Okay, dropping everywhere. They're playing zone. Have nothing. I got to buy time with my feet. Got to go up and over. And this is what put them ahead in this game, gave them a chance to win earlier this year before the Bengals came back late and got the win. So those are the things that are going to play a factor down in the red zone. All right. Then there's going to be times where Cincinnati on third down gives you man-to-man coverage. Okay, when they give you man-to-man coverage, you have to beat the man-to-man coverage and make big plays. So they're loaded up here with everybody. They want to bring an all-out blitz. Right here, you're going to see they're going to peel the defensive end on the back. That's a great matchup if you can find it. But you'll see right here, good protection. Okay, so you have a shot right there. If you put the flat on the back against a defensive end, you take that matchup. Okay, that's all right. We're going to run a little choice and go down here with our main man, Travis Kelce. No problem, right? But you got to hit it. Got pressure coming. Leaves it a little bit short, and they can't connect on that one. Got to win against man-to-man when you have those opportunities. Go another third down pressure situation. Okay, love this concept right here, kind of running the over and clearing out, but then they run MVS. Looks like he's coming over as well, and he comes back to the corner. Boom, there's an opportunity, man-to-man. He goes up and makes that play against man-to-man. All right, here we go. We're going to bring an all-out pressure. Once again, playing blitz zero, right? So it's man-to-man across the board, no safety help. If you're a quarterback in that situation, there's a couple different options, right? You can take the quick throw here, quick throw here, and just beat the pressure with it. But we always like to make people pay if they don't have a safety in the middle, and we like to attack the post area if we've got a post on our particular concept. Patrick does that right here, but again, has to retreat, has to buy time, has to plant off that back foot, which is the injured ankle, plant off that back foot, and let that ball go down the field for the big play. Take advantage of the man-to-man coverage when you get it. Same holds true in the red zone. Get inside the 5, you get down to the 2. They play a little bit more man than they play zone, as we saw earlier. So some good play design. Great job right here. What we call a T-sneak. They're going to sneak McKinnon back under and through the line of scrimmage because his guy playing man has to get through all this junk that's coming with these routes. Nice play design against man. Now we can throw the ball in the pocket. Now we can throw it on schedule if we're going to get man-to-man as opposed to that zone. And they do that right here. All right, if you're a football junkie like me and you love the cat and mouse, the chess match between the offense and the defensive coordinator and the defensive adjustments, you love this tape. So many great things that the Bengals do and nuances that they add to stop Travis Kelce, to make sure that Patrick Mahomes is holding the football, because a lot of people say, hey, we don't want him to hold the football. He's so good when he buys time, but they have a plan. When he starts to buy time, they don't just let him buy time on his own. They've got the spies that attack him, and so he's got to be aware of those guys that are running at him and not just the 3 guys that are rushing. They do some really, really good things. Those are things I'm sure will show up in this championship game because they've had so much success with it. What is the plan for Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes against those different looks? What is the plan down in the red zone if you don't have the mobility of Patrick Mahomes as you usually have the ability of Patrick Mahomes? And so it's going to be a fun matchup to watch. Yes, we'd love to watch Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes against the Cincinnati Bengals defense is something to keep your eye on.